Good evening from Washington, D.C., and thank you to those of you joining us from around the world for news from a Catholic perspective. I'm Lauren Ashburn. A legendary preacher and pastor to presidents. Today, the nation's political leaders honored Reverend Billy Graham with a very rare tribute in the Capitol Rotunda. Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi witnessed the ceremony and joins us this evening. Good evening, Jason.
Good evening, Lauren. Billy Graham is only the fourth private citizen to lie in honor inside the Capitol. President Trump says he deserves to be honored in the place where the memory of the American people is enshrined. Today, the president and members of Congress gave Reverend Graham a solemn salute.
An emotional ceremony to bid farewell to Reverend Billy Graham, a pastor who counseled our presidents. Today, President Trump recalled that his father, Fred, took him to see Graham preach.
As my father said to me, "Come on, son." And by the way, he said, "Come on, Mom, let's go see Billy Graham at Yankee Stadium." And it was something very special. Fred Trump was a big fan.
The president also highlighted a Catholic connection.
In 1978, with the support of the Catholic bishop, who would soon become Pope John Paul II, Reverend Graham went to Poland and spoke of the meaning of the cross.
Graham's wooden casket, made by prison inmates, rests on the same platform that once held the body of President Abraham Lincoln.
He was just a happy instrument in the hands of his creator.
Congressman Robert Pittenger of North Carolina met the preacher many times.
This is a Schofield Bible that he gave me, mailed it to me.
At 22, he caddied for Graham.
He was someone who was distinctive from anyone I frankly have ever known. He knew how the need of an individual for their need for Christ, and he made that clear. It's a simple message that God loves you, that Jesus came to die for us.
That's a message that touched millions around the world.
I met him as a child in Jamaica, and so just to go and just pay my last respects to him means a lot to me.
Because Reverend Graham, I believe, is America's pastor, so grew up watching him on TV, so I thought I should pay him the respect that he deserves.
Reverend Billy Graham leaves behind a rich legacy and continues to inspire.
Very long lines here at the Capitol as the country has the chance to pay last respects to Reverend Billy Graham. The family's passing out these cards in remembrance of the preacher. His funeral is Friday in Charlotte, North Carolina. President Trump is scheduled to attend. Lauren?
Capitol Hill correspondent Jason Calvi. Thank you, Jason.